Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're going to be playing Outlast Trials, and as you can tell, we have a bit of an update. More than just what you saw there, but I'll explain right after this. Stay tuned.
I give you everything. I take care of you. I nurture you. And you try to leave me? Nobody's leaving. No more release. No more rebirth. I'm trying to believe it's not your fault. Sometimes impressionable people make unfortunate friends. But she won't be a problem any longer. You want freedom? This is what freedom looks like. You want peace? This is peace. You want control? I'll even give you control, but I'm gonna need you to admit that you don't want to leave me. You've become addicted to the therapy. It's specific pleasures. It's comforting instruction. Addicts don't want to let go. They don't want release. What addicts want, what you want, is relapse.
Alright, so to start it off, as you can tell, this here says Jaeger Onboarding Part 1. Now, what the Jaeger is a new killer they're testing, which is Henrietta from, Amelia's Escape. She's went through some changes, but we also have 3 new trials: liquidate the Union, spread the disease, and cook the informant. So yeah, but I'm going to actually be doing a different trial than those. But we also have this trial maker, which you can create your own trial, and also you can enter a trial code to try like other people's trials, or as you can tell here, try a trial that someone who's in the sleep room with you has made. So that's pretty cool, and that's gonna be something I want to check out later on. But I want to just show we have a new catalog, Project Relapse. So, and we have some tasks for the Jaeger Part 1, Part 2, because this event's going to be going for 23 days from the looks of it, but it's going to be refreshing like every 7 days, I guess, with like different trials that we can do. So that'll be fun. I'm really looking forward to this because I've been seeing a lot of stuff about the Jaeger, and I'm really excited to show you guys. And I want to show that we have, some tasks for the trial maker, you know, that they dropped as well. But I'm going to be saving the trial maker for another video. But for this one, we're going to be focusing on the Jaeger. Now, as you can tell, I've already tried teach the police officer previously on intensive, and I have a D plus. That's actually like my third or fourth time that I had did that trial, and I had finally gotten that D plus, because I have never actually really done intensive. I've always done standard. But yeah, it was a tough one. But we're gonna be aiming for better this time.
You
So
are the teacher. We lend police authority to protect our property and profit. When they overstep their bounds, they must be taught fresh humility. Change the educational film, and we will let you out.
I try not to talk when like certain parts in the game, like the dialogue gets like loud or is starting, because I don't always apparently talk loud enough over top of the game dialogue. So I want you guys to be able to hear me, if I'm going to do some commentary on some of these videos that I make. My voice isn't always the greatest, so I'm not always going to be talking, but you know, we'll get there. Some videos turn out better than others, but trial and error. And that's how everything else is in life, is trial and error. And that's what we're doing with this trial. I've been going through some trial and error with this trial. And I finally got it down pat. It's just the whole trying to remember the layout of this place as I'm trying to find these different doors that I have to unlock and open. Like right here, I was easy to have this right here, because normally there's never one right there. These past few times that I have done this trial, not once has one of those doors spawned right there. And there's the Jaeger. We'll keep our distance, but I don't want to trail too far off from her, in case she goes to respawn in a different direction. But at the same time, I kind of want to try and stay ahead. I don't want to break too many of these doors, though. I don't want to drop down there just yet. I hate those grid things. Oh. And I'm blind, because it right here was one in front of me the whole time. And the Jaeger's somewhere right here. I heard her. One thing I've learned so far, I mean, I've learned a few things. One thing I can tell you for sure with the Jaeger, keep your distance, but always watch your back, especially when you hear the music. Because once that music starts, like, obviously, okay, there's a killer nearby, but you really want to be bopping your head, because she is kind of stealthy. I mean, for the most part, she is pretty stealthy, unless, like, you hear her, lugging her body around, thump as she's walking, or her little dialogue. She doesn't have much, but she has some. And here she comes. I was going to try and go back that way, but no. I think I'll keep going. Okay, I'll take the stairs. See, I'm already starting to get lost. Grab this just in case, because I always end up having psychosis a lot at almost every trial I play. Every trial I play, I at least get psychosis pretty much at least once. But I'm trying to be more careful, trying to be more aware of the traps as well as the enemies. Tell you one thing, under surveillance is not easy, the way its traps was. I really don't like dealing with this guy though, because he is annoying. If there's anyone I hate as much as Franco, is this night vision guy down here. He's just too annoying in my opinion. Franco, the only thing about him is his gun. It's like, dude, get away from me. You think you cut a corner just tight enough, and then no, his shotgun just still hits you. It's like, dude. But I'm kind of glad I don't have to deal with Franco. So, I think that pretty much has to deal with the map or the trial I chose. So, okay, I'll go this way. Maybe. Yeah. I thought she was gonna be coming that way. Wasn't sure. Now, it's not a bad idea to draw her back behind that area like I did, but I mean, like you saw there, be careful because of obstacles in your way. And I just did a circle. Shit. This also tends to happen almost every time I play a trial that I'm not really like too familiar with or get lost. I end up just going around the same area. And it's like, okay, I'm getting lost, and then now I'm stuck in an area because I'm trying to get away from the killer I'm looping. Thought I could run fast enough, but no. She was already there. But I did notice that in previous trials that I did play on this map, or goddamn map, trial, she doesn't, so when you die and you go to re-enter the trial, you know, because you want to finish instead of just quitting, the Jaeger's actually going to not spawn. I don't know why, but instead, you're just going to be dealing with like 3 to 4 other enemies. So yeah. I mean, that's interesting, but I'm surprised that the Jaeger doesn't stay the whole time. He's over here. I don't have a bottle or nothing. I also have to distract him. Can I sneak past you? Yes. Maybe. Yes. Okay. I was afraid that grid would turn on. Another thing I noticed though with Jaeger is that at the end of a trial, like say as soon as I find the film reel, that's literally like the last thing I need to do, and then it's like, okay, prepare to exit trial, you know. As soon as you have like one objective left in the trial, the Jaeger is not really going to be like around anymore. Now you're going to be dealing with a bunch of other different enemies. So
she's definitely interesting, that's for sure. To say the least, anyway.
Oh god. Now I get myself cornered. Oh Jesus. Why? As soon as I come out of there, why? You just had to be right next to the door. I'm surprised he didn't slice me. I mean, he may have lunged, but I'm surprised he didn't hit me if he did. I'm doing pretty good this trial. Fingers crossed. Don't get cocky now. I sometimes might get a little cocky. Thinking like, hell yeah, I'm doing good. These killers can't get me. But it's like, once I get, you know, that last thing I need, I know they're all going to be coming after me. Because right now, it's like I'm not seeing a whole lot of anybody very much. As soon as I find this film reel, I'll start seeing them all. Except for the Jaeger, though, like I said. I hear her. Oh, never mind, she's up above me. I hope she can't drop down from up there. I don't think. No, that railing goes all the way. Alright, I have one bottle. Okay. I feel like... No, I don't think I've been through here. This area, I feel like I need to investigate more. Because, yeah, this, like, main area that I'm in, I haven't really looked around. Because I have been lost for a good minute, and I have not found any doors. But I just want to make sure there's nothing else down here, because I'm pretty sure there's nothing else down here except him. But there's only one door, which was the spade, and I already got that, which was over here, or no? Maybe. I think it was around the other side. But it doesn't hurt to double check. I don't want nobody sneaking up on me. Gooseberry tends to sneak up on me more than anybody else sometimes, and I do not understand it. That's the only thing annoying with Gooseberry. And I'm about to get cornered. Also, bottles, bricks do nothing to the Jaeger. Like, if I throw this at her, it's like a mere, like, brush of a shoulder. I did get this one right, yeah. Just want to make sure. But yeah, so don't waste your resources on Jaeger. I don't know if any rigs will work on her. I've yet to test that out. I don't really experiment with the rigs much. Kind of stick with the heel or the jammer, really. Of course. I should have came back here this whole time. And there's that guy. Well, maybe not. There's nothing even in here. Anything in here? No. Well, never mind. Oh no. I have an idea. Oh shit. Oh shit. Ooh. Okay. This Jaeger makes me nervous. Tight spaces I don't like. I am a little claustrophobic, so. I don't know where these other doors are. Oh. I don't even know what to call those guys. I've heard some people call them like hammerheads, but I honestly don't know. Never get a good enough look at them to actually see what they look like if that is a hammer that's in their head or what. Because I honestly can't tell. Because half the time, as soon as I see an enemy, I'm like, I'm going the other direction. Like, I ain't got time to be like bullshitting with you. Unless, I'm playing with other people and it's like, okay, I can't go this way because if I do, I'm going to put the killer on somebody that's doing a task. Or, if I go this way, like, I'm going to bombard these guys that are hiding. So it's like, fuck it, I got to just distract the killer in the meantime until I feel like, okay, no one's around, they're away, and they're like doing something else. So, because I don't like doing that in these types of games, like Dead by Daylight, TCM, or Outlast Trials. I don't like drawing the killer to my fellow survivors. Because then it's like, well, they were after me, but now they're after you. And these guys here, they're just annoying as well. Hiding in these barrels or lockers. But that's why I like to keep a bottle or a brick, at least like 2 on me, just in case I need to use one on them.
Just gonna sneak past you.
I've already been through here. Why am I coming through here? Because I'm lost. That's why. And of course you see me. And every time I keep mistaking for this damn toilet to be the door to the other side. No. Okay. Just in time. I thought that thing was gonna block me last minute. Mid-slide, just like, no. Denied. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't think I've been over here yet. No. Because I haven't opened the eye. It's just... Yes, I found it. Finally. Alright. Now comes the part of trying to get back to where I need to go. Part of the issue, like I said, was trying to avoid all these killers, which, you'll see, the Jaeger is not going to be around. At this point, the Jaeger is gone, and I'm just going to be dealing with the other killers. So, yeah. But I always get lost, because I keep thinking, am I going the right direction? Because I know, to an extent, at a point, when I keep going up some stairs, I'm going to go back to, where the shuttle is. So, shutter. But, I don't know. I'll keep looking.
Till I find the room I need to go. Eventually.
No. enough with the night vision. Alright, stairs. Stairs is always good, because as soon as I find the film reel, as long as I just keep going up stairs, I will eventually get to where I need to be. That is if I do not die first. Yep. See, out of the rest of the trials that I have had, I have not had to deal with that guy as much as I have. Oof. I am so lucky he didn't hit me. But usually there's two of these guys though, so I don't know. I don't want to keep running too far ahead because then I'm gonna get lost. I think maybe I can. Did I go this way to go over here? I don't know. You know what? I'm just going to backtrack. My footing, that always helps. So, because right here's the room that we need to be in. So then, this is just over here. And then up to the stairs to my right is the shuttle. So, just put it on there. But yeah, like, if you've noticed, like I said, ever since I grabbed that film reel, I have not encountered the Jaeger. But at the same time, I'm not sticking around to find out. So, yeah. But I feel confident. I feel real confident about my score on this one here. B+, I will take it. I did not die. Successfully. 1 run on intensive. Yes! I usually do standard, but we're going to be trying to, you know, get used to doing some higher difficulties on these trials. It's going to be a minute before I'm confident enough to get a good enough score like that on a trial on psychosurgery. So, yeah. But right here, I want to show you at the end of a trial, you know, when you're done and you'll come out right here. Once this door opens, I'll show you where you can go to relapse. Now, relapse, like I said, it's basically like a prestige thing. The level cap on this game is 99, I think. And you'll go into this room here, this door will open, and you can relapse and you'll prestige. You'll keep like all your cosmetics and unlockables and stuff like that, but like your rigs are reset to level 1 and all that stuff. So, but I had fun making this, and I hope you all enjoyed. And see you next time.